Hey guys, what's up? Team Natty back here again. Hello YouTube. Today we're going to talk about the horny goat weed and maca. Now, horny goat weed, it's been around. It is a Chinese herbal. It's been used in Eastern culture, Chinese culture for a long time for medicine and stuff like that. Mostly to treat joint pain, back pain, kidney problems. We use it as an aphrodisiac to treat libido problems, sex problems, erectile dysfunction. It's also used to treat blood pressure, high blood pressure, and some other things, but really there's nothing scientific that backs these claims. So if you're wondering about the name, it sticks out and describes exactly what it's for, and yes, it does have to do with that. The use of this herbal dates back 2,000 years, and I guess the story behind it is that this goat herder noticed a peculiar behavior in his flock at certain times, and eventually he figured out that when they're eating this herb, this plant, which the horny goat weed comes from the leaves of this plant, they were especially sexually excited. It's called the epimedium plant, and so yeah, that's where this thing gets its name, and that's what it's mostly used for here now is erectile dysfunction and a natural libido, a natural sex drive booster. And the reason I'm using this in my testosterone booster thing, like I said, is because it is put into a lot of testosterone boosters, and at least a lot of supplements that I've seen that are natural testosterone boosters. And libido, sex drive, blood flow, low blood pressure, that's all a big part of, you know, your drive as a man, your testosterone. So that can help with it, or something like that. Like I said, there are hardly any scientific backings to these claims, but we're going to check them out for ourselves. Now the next one is the maca root. Now maca root is actually also known as Peruvian ginseng. It's closely related to broccoli, cauliflower, kale, plants like that. It's actually super nutritious. It's very high in protein. In 28 grams of maca root powder, you can get 4 grams of protein. It's only 91 calories. For that many grams of maca root powder. It only grows at high altitudes from 2,000 to 4,000 meters. Now on this one, it's said to also, just like the horny goat weed, boost sexual drive and even fertility in men. Both the maca root powder and the horny goat weed are claimed to improve stamina and endurance in athletes. Although there is no scientific evidence suggesting that the root powder improves endurance, strength, muscle mass, or any of that in athletes, there are a couple studies where the root extract was given to some male cyclists, and their time, only after 14 days of consuming the root extract for 14 days, and their times to complete a 25-mile bike ride actually reduced, suggesting that it could have effects on your endurance and stamina and your athletic abilities. So the endurance factor of this maca root has been looked at, but as far as muscle mass and strength goes, it hasn't been studied. Not extensively at least. And so when it comes to this and the horny goat weed being in my little science experiment, that's why I'm not so super stressed and pushed to get this measurement video out to you. I've been trying to do it. I've been trying to get to it. It's very hard for us to get together and for her to help me out to make a video. The McDonald's one, I really wanted to get out there too, and that's when I had her. But to get her to measure me and get it all on video and set the camera up the right way just takes a bit. So I'm not super pressed because I don't think these things will actually increase my muscle mass as much as they will increase my energy levels. And that's why I said in the ashwagandha root video that the whole reason for this test isn't to see, I really want to see my measurements and see if they do increase at all. But that could also be from different factors, like what if I gain weight during this, or what if my exercise program is different and changes things up in my body and somehow I end up gaining muscle mass even though I'm in a deficit. But yeah, the real reason I'm taking these things and the real thing I want to look at is my daily overall energy levels. Like, will I have more testosterone in my body? Will that give me more drive, more energy? Will I have an overall daily boost of energy where I feel more energetic and more able and willing to do things? I mean, right now I feel like I'm dragging hardcore all the time. And, you know, I just cut out energy drinks, and that was a huge hit because I was honestly like living off of energy drinks, but I don't want to do that anymore. I'd rather take natural stuff that helps me increase my energy without just stimulating myself for a quick push and then a huge crash, and then also being hopelessly addicted to this drug, this stimulant of caffeine. I love it, but I can't just keep chugging coffees. It's not going to be great for me. So that's why I'm doing this little science experiment, and we can talk more about the other ingredients in this, like the tribulus and the yohimbe later, although I have gone over the yohimbe in another video, my Out Hustle pre-workout video. I've already mentioned that before, but yeah, horny goat wheat and maca root for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you did, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below to tell me what else you'd like to see on this channel. I'm kind of an all-around crazy guy. I'm a health fanatic, but I also like doing stupid stuff like eating as many cheeseburgers as I can in 30 minutes. And maybe next time I'll do nuggets or tacos. I don't know. Let me know. And let me know what other vitamins you'd like me to go over. As always, stay natty, guys. Take it easy. Team Natty out.